Real quick, I already want to say if you're just here to see what I'm doing to farm Spirit Light, I will show it to you any second. If you want some kind of explanation, just stick around. Ready? I did this in the post game and already collected everything. This was just to get everything bought and upgraded, which cost a ton of Spirit Light. The Spirit Shards you need for the best result are Magnet, Turmoil, Spirit Surge, Light Harvest, Overflow, Reckless, Energy Harvest and Bounty. Got them ready? Great. Now from wherever you are, warp to this teleport on the map. It is the entrance of the Windswept Wastes. Oh, and by the way, the abilities you will need are Flash, Regenerate and Spirit Smash. So you run over to this spot. There are two types of enemies here, 2 sandworms and 1 Gorlek. And now? Well, this is what you do. And that's it for the quick explanation. Now to the longer one. This probably isn't the 100% safe, guaranteed, fastest way of doing this, but it brought me to the real 100% in a decent time. So I figured I could share it. It's important to note again that I did this after collecting everything, which also means the two 25% damage up spirit trees, which probably helped. I'm not sure about the total minimum of stuff you need to be able to do this, but I know the stuff you will need most likely. Of the abilities, probably none are necessary, but certain ones definitely speed up the process, so feel free to experiment here and maybe improve my concept. Magnet and Turmoil are pretty much must-haves. Magnet lets all the stuff float to you, and Turmoil increases the spawn rate by a lot. By the way, here's where you can find the Magnet shard, and here's the Turmoil shard. Some of the stuff I picked is straightforward. Bounty increases Spirit Light, Light Harvest does the same, Reckless and Spirit Surge are used for damage. Now, why do I need Energy Harvest and Overflow? Well, they actually have two purposes. Since I used the Flash ability the whole time and regenerate a few times, I need a steady income of energy. Energy Harvest does a perfect job of keeping my Flash running and occasionally fills up my health through Overflow. Technically you don't need something to fill up your health, but since you probably don't want to focus 100% the whole time, you should heal yourself up from time to time. Especially since there is a kind of flaw. To save your progress you need to go a few steps back into the autosave zone. If you don't do this and die in the pit, well, you pretty much wasted your time, at least somewhat. After waiting for a bit, teleporting far away or maybe even exiting to the menu, the light inside the sand gets reset, which means more light. And it's running on a steady timer, so your death won't reset it. Even if it isn't the biggest amount, a bonus is always nice. The way it felt most efficient was slaying the worms over and over again until the respawned Gorlek went over the sand pit. You jump out, finish him fast and repeat. If you are fast enough to kill the second worm before the first one respawns, you can immediately go to the Gorlek or wait a few seconds inside the sand for new worms. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, and especially if you have improvements or a better strategy, let me know in the comments below. If I helped you, please leave a like and consider sharing. Thanks! Now for those of you who followed the Let's Play, this should be the last part of it. I know I said I didn't want to upgrade all the shards and farm all the Spirit Light to do it, but I found a reasonable, fast way, so here we are. The first thing we need to do, of course, is visit Ulfa. We don't have two of our abilities upgraded yet, so we do that first with our 5000 Spirit Light. I think I farmed through other ways that weren't that efficient, or I just started out with my way, I'm not quite sure since I can't really remember it anymore. But anyway, we have enough Spirit Light to get all our abilities upgraded and have that completed. The next thing, of course, are all these Spirit Shards. Since we own all of them already, we just need to upgrade them to get the 100%. As you can see, that's quite a lot of Spirit Light we still need to get. So we head back to the Wastes and farm a bit more. A funny thing I noticed while farming the Spirit Light is that the Spirit Light circle around you actually doesn't seem to disappear. So after a while we stack more and more circles around us. Good thing you can still see through them, but it looks quite funny, I think. Anyway, we head back to Twillin to buy even more upgrades. After thinking for a while, I of course chose the wrong ones. It didn't really matter in the end, but it would save me a bit of time, so you should choose the right ones to begin with. Now heading back, still strong with our layer of circles, we farm even more Spirit Light since we need more. We get more and more Spirit Light as we farm our way to the 100%. There isn't really anything important happening here, so I just show you a few clips so you can see how our Spirit Circle grows and grows stronger. So after some time we die while farming and a chunk of the Spirit Light we farmed gets lost. But it doesn't really matter, so we just head back to Twillin to buy more stuff. And we are back at our favorite black market shard dealer. Now, I saw that our spirit light isn't enough to buy everything, so since we have the spirit surge, which boosts our damage when we have more and more spirit light, we head back to the wastes to farm even more. Our spirit light circle still didn't disappear. In fact, it got even more and more annoying since I couldn't see stuff and I died. Which led to a small rage quit, I think. The quit to the menus of course fixed it, so there's no spirit light circle anymore. At least not such a strong one. Anyway, heading back to Tulin, now with the bigger chunk of spirit light, we try to buy everything he has. But there's a catch. Of course there's a catch. I didn't farm enough spirit light. So unaware of that fact, I try to buy everything I can, but of course the things that didn't get upgraded once are now cheap but get more expensive for the second upgrade. So 3 upgrades left. Or actually 2, since I have enough spirit light to buy the cheap one. After farming for a few minutes, we finally have enough to buy everything. At least I thought we had. Apparently we are missing 40 spirit light, and since I don't want to go to the wastes again and beat them, I search for a nearby enemy, and there are 2 of them. So I beat both of them, get enough spirit light, and we finally have everything upgraded. Now heading to Mote for a final time, you can see everything is 100% done. Here are my final stats, and I hope you enjoyed the full 100%, even if it didn't count to the 100%, I'm not sure, for my 100% it now counts. I hope you liked it, and I see you in the next project. Bye bye!